Hey, what's up everyone, Best and West here, and in today's video, our friends at Brook Accessories sent me the Pocket Auto Catch Reviver and the Pocket Auto Catch Meteor. I'm going to be doing an unboxing and a review of them. And what are they, you might ask? They're very similar to the Go-tcha that we all know and love, but with some added features. For example, they're waterproof, they're dust repellent, and they sport a 12-hour battery life. They also have a 1-year warranty, and also you can reach them with any kind of support questions you might have through their online service. So let's get to it. Alright, so the first unboxing I'm going to be doing is the Pocket Auto Catch Reviver. From the front, you can already tell that it looks very different from the Go-tcha. It has a hexagonal design, which is supposed to help with the device popping out of the wristband. And if you've seen my video already, I lost my Go-tcha because it popped out of the wristband. So I'm very happy that they made this improvement. On the side, it kind of tells you some of the features that the product has. For example, it has that insurance, that warranty that I mentioned before. It's water resistant, and it also warns you not to use a power bank to charge it. On the back, it kind of tells you about the features, very similar to the Go-tcha. It spins Pokestops, it throws Pokeballs at Pokemon, so nothing crazy here. And over here, it tells you about its rechargeability and what's included inside the package. That's about it. Let's unbox it. Alright, so I opened it up from the top side, and inside here we have some instructions. So we have instructions in, I believe this is Japanese, and then instructions in English. So this should lay out everything you need to know about charging it and syncing it and what the different symbols mean. So I'm not going to go over this, but everything should be there. Also on the back, it looks like there's Chinese and Korean. So a lot of good instructions, something that I wish the Go-tcha had. They didn't have good instructions, so a lot of it had to be figured out by yourself. Anyways, here is the contents of the box. So inside we have the device itself. Let's take a look at it. Like I mentioned, it is a hexagonal shape, or it's kind of like a ruby, or like if you play Zelda, it's kind of like a rupee, but it's a very interesting shape, and it has a raised edge. So once it fits into this wristband, it should stay in a little bit better. And right here is the wristband and the charging cable. So this looks very similar to the Go-tcha charging cable, and here is the wristband. So okay, so the wristband is again very similar to the Go-tcha wristband. It's a little bit more flexible, but let's see how it fits into the wristband, the device fitting into the wristband. Let's see. Okay, so one thing I can tell already is that it's a very snug fit between the device and the wristband. And if I were to put on the device, it actually feels really nice. The wristband is much more flexible, but at the same time, it's very sturdy. Like, it feels like it won't just like pop out. But the design of the wristband is very similar to the Go-tcha, but I like it so far. It does feel like this is a little bit thicker than the Go-tcha, so that could be because of the extra battery life or something, but I don't mind it. But yeah, that's what's inside the box. Alright, so now I have the Pocket Auto Catch Meteor in front of me, and this has a much larger box and it's much more elaborate. It's a nice shiny metal color on the outside, but here's the front. It looks very similar to the Pocket Auto Catch Reviver. Let's put them kind of like side by side. It looks like the device is the same. The big difference is that it is embellished with crystals from Swarovski. So as you can see right here, there's a giant gem right there that may be nice if you're trying to match with a specific outfit or something. But yeah, that's the front. The top, it again tells you about the features. It sports a 12-hour battery life, it's waterproof and dustproof, and it has a product liability insurance included. On the back, it tells you what's included inside the box. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's open it. So once you open it, it slides out and this box comes out. You can pull it out from the side right there. Slides right out of the plastic box. And again, instructions. It looks very similar to the Reviver instructions, except it says Meteor on the top right there. So I'm just gonna put this to the side. So just pop it out right there. And it comes with these 3 items. The charging cable, which I believe is the same charging cable as the Reviver. So yeah, they're exactly the same, so no big difference there. And here as the Meteor, looks very similar. Again, I think the main thing is the Swarovski crystal. So let's put them side by side. Okay, I'm not able to, but feeling the texture of the band, I think the bands are the same band. And the device, as I mentioned, is pretty much the same device. So if you really want this Swarovski crystal, go for the Meteor, but in terms of functionality, I think they will function the same. So that's the Pocket Auto Catch Meteor. Let's go test it out. Okay, so one of the things that the Pocket Auto Catch Reviver says that it does, that the Go-tcha doesn't, the standard Go-tcha doesn't, is that it's waterproof. So we're gonna test that out right here. So I have some water right here, and I'm just gonna dunk this in, let it sit for like maybe 2-3 seconds, and then pull it out and see if it's still working. So right here, you can, so right here, you can see that it's on. You can see that the screen still lights on. So I'm gonna go ahead and dunk it and take it out and see if it still lights on afterward. Hopefully it does, but that's what they claim, so let's see. So as you can see, it's in there. And it's still lighting up. And it's still vibrating. So that's definitely a plus if you're always in water, or I don't know, if you're going to the beach or something, maybe you want to carry this one because, and you don't have to take it off and worry about it getting wet. So definitely a plus. All right, so after about a week and a half of testing this thing out, I have come to the conclusion that it's a great device to have. If you don't already have a Go-tcha and are looking for something similar to it, then I highly suggest you get this instead of the Go-tcha itself. Now, if you like the aesthetic of the gem of the Meteor, the little Swarovski crystal, then I suggest you get the Meteor. For me, I prefer the nice cleaner look of the Auto Catch, Pocket Auto Catch Reviver. I suggest this over the Go-tcha because it's much harder to pop out of the wristband. You see right here, like, I have to actually try really hard to take it out, so it's not knocking into something and popping out and losing it like I lost my Go-tcha. If you like the aesthetic and the color and the time of the Go-tcha Evolve, then I highly suggest getting the Go-tcha Evolve. I would say the Go-tcha Evolve is probably the best device on the market right now because you get the extra clock, you get the pedometer, you get the extra battery life, and you also get that built-in charger. This, you still have that external charger that you have to carry around if you're traveling or something like that. It might be an extra piece that you might lose, right? Having everything in one, the Go-tcha Evolve is my preferred choice. But like I mentioned, this is better than the Go-tcha. Their support is top-notch, and also It has a better battery life, so the battery life is also something that I know people care about a lot. And yeah, so if you are in the market for an auto catch device for Pokemon Go, I highly suggest you check out the Pocket Auto Catch Reviver by Brook Accessories. That'll do it for this video. Thanks a lot, guys, for checking it out. If you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe and hit that like button. Till next time, guys, this is Best and West. I'll catch you guys later.